Okay, so our presentation is on the spread of QAnon. Uh, my group is Cameron Myers, Christian Nichols, Lucas Pomarella, and me, Nicholas Stazer.
What is QAnon? It is a widespread conspiracy theory that believes Trump is waging an elitist secret war against Satan worshipping millionaire pedophiles who are all holding high ranking positions in our media, government, and businesses. They're commonly referred to as a cult by U.S. prosecutors.
So when and where did this begin? In October of 2017, an anonymous user posted a series of messages on the popular online message board known as 4chan. The user claimed to have a high level of U.S. security clearance, known as Q clearance, and signed his post as Q. These posts became known as breadcrumbs or Q drops and are frequently written in overly cryptic language full of slogans, pledges, and pro-Trump themes. A popular slogan for QAnon supporters is "Where we go one, we go all," and it is often abbreviated as WWG1WGA.
All right, the current status of QAnon. QAnon has gained serious traction and attention since the COVID-19 outbreak back in March 2020. Since then, QAnon has expanded their views to support ideologies such as anti-vaccine, anti-5G, and anti-Semitic and anti-immigrant stances. A new analysis finds that groups keeping QAnon conspiracy theories alive have increased in popularity. Most notably, these have been found on Facebook and Instagram since the start of the coronavirus pandemic.
So, what is QAnon's involvement in current events? During the storming of the Capitol a few weeks back, one of the first people walking up the stairs leading to the Senate chamber was a man wearing a QAnon t-shirt. QAnon apparel was apparent in the crowds outside of the Capitol and in crowds storming inside the building. The followers of QAnon have been charged with multiple crimes across the nation. They range from minor offenses like trespassing to major offenses such as kidnapping and murder.
In June of 2020, Eric Trump, the former president Donald Trump's son, posted a meme on his Instagram quoting, "Who's ready for the Trump rally tonight?" with the letter Q attached to the post. Former President Trump has never explicitly endorsed QAnon. However, he has retweeted at QAnon supporters several times. Several congressional candidates for the 2020 November election have exclaimed their support for QAnon conspiracies.
In recent weeks, Twitter has removed many accounts that were discussing QAnon, and this has caused a movement among QAnon believers in which people who were not banned have also deleted their accounts, sort of like in support of the people who were banned. Trump's Twitter was also banned, but not for talking about QAnon necessarily. And together, these two events have stirred up a lot of controversy regarding whether it's constitutional to delete the accounts of people under the First Amendment. So a lot has been stirring up recently.
QAnon polling, PEW Research Center. Among Republicans, 46% say this movement is good, while 44% say it is a bad thing. Among the Democrats, 5% say this movement is good, while 90% say it is bad. Very few people are actually aware of QAnon, according to these polls. Only about 5% of people who watch conservative learning television say that they know a lot about QAnon, while only 10% of people who watch liberal television know a lot about QAnon.
And here's our sources.